I'm live. Thank you for joining me. Turn down the music a little bit. This is my second draft to do online. Wow, look at what is that? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Second draft to do online. I am wearing my first ever Rangers hat. I've had this since I was a wee little one. This is for good luck, although it didn't bring me good luck for a very long time in my life, since the Rangers didn't win for a very long time. But nonetheless, we're ready to do a draft. I'm going to share my screen and boom. Check it out. Oh, you can see all my tabs too. Awesome. All right, about to hop into a dinger. This will be, looks like I have 27 more. Now 26. Waiting for two people to join. Starting to fill up pretty fast. It's over 60% full, the dinger. I think it'll join or it'll fill before opening day. Hope so, at least. Today's beverage is the Shiner Prickly Pear. It's always in season. Always in season. So let me. I accidentally opened one already. I like the effect of opening one. Got the third pick in this draft. I love that pick. I'm going to do a bit, though, with this one. I'll also have my lucky koozie, as always. We're going to see exactly what kind of team I'm drafting right now. You always hear the sixes and sevens. They always sixes and sevens. They're just the best to draft, 6-7-7 or 7-6-7 or 7-7-6. They have the higher advanced rates. But we're going to get crazy up in here. We're here for fun, right? So we're going to do this one. Let's see what we got here. What kind of team are we building? Today, we're going to build a 6-8-6. So I'm going to put that there so I remember. 6-8-6. First one to go is Ohtani, and I have a surprise for you guys. I have a song just for my first pick. We are going to go with Juan Soto. Juan Soto, Cubs new logo. Juan Soto, here we go. Juan Soto, Juan Soto, Cubs new logo. Juan Soto, here we go. Juan Soto, Juan Soto. Okay. Believe it or not, well, you have to believe this. There's no choice. I have a song for every guy that's picked in the first round. I'm hoping to use them all, but I don't know if I'll be able to stream a lot. One, I'm not that good at it. I still don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, like I said, you can see my tabs and everything. Two, I have 4 kids, and I don't know if any of you have kids. I'm sure some of you have kids. It's a lot of work, and 17-year-old nephew lives with me, 15-year-old son, and then 2 8-year-old twins, boy-girl twins. So a lot of stuff going on in this house. First round's looking pretty normal so far. Ellie goes ahead of Bobby Witt Jr. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't do that. Every Ellie team I draft, I end up just crying the rest of the night. They're usually awful. I'm always doing something crazy to try to offset Ellie taking up an outfield spot that I like to have for a first rounder. Mookie Betts goes 12, Schwarber 13. Again, nothing out of the ordinary so far. I don't recognize any names in here. Actually, Whale Boy. I recognize Whale Boy. I've seen you before, buddy. We're going to go over some of my exposures today. So if you're wondering, hey, I wonder what some random dude in Texas, North Texas, wonder what his exposures are. Well, I'll expose myself tonight. All right. Julio Rodriguez, Fernando Tatis combo right there. Jaron Duran. Go to the Gunner. Jackson Merrill. One thing I'm going to do in this draft, since I'm doing the 6-8-6, I'm probably going to try to get pitcher a little bit earlier than usual. I typically draft pitcher late. But since I'm doing a bit for you, the viewer, I'm thinking I'm going to do a pitcher pretty early. All right, it is my pick. Fallers, none, but oh my God. Have I got a surprise for you here? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm drafting Paul Skeens. I think you're going to love this song, by the way. Where are you at? Paul Skeens. Where are you at, Skeens? Oh my God, yes.
Motherfucking boss games. Fuck them rumors and stolen places. No BS, no love and shit. I'm going low. No freedom, just feeling alive. Boss games. Motherfucking boss games.
Okay. That's probably my favorite one of all the ones I've made or asked AI to make. Paul Skeens, I took him. I also took Tarek Skubal. Like I said, I'm going to do a little something different here. How do I get this to show a little? I don't know. Skubal, Juan Soto, and Skeens. That should be good for the 6-8-6. Good start. I typically don't ever do that. I like Skubal, obviously. Who doesn't? I like Skeens, obviously. Who doesn't? I just don't know. Okay, so last year I was drafting Strider a little bit at this turn here, the 1-2 turn. That aged like milk. And I don't know if I would do that with a guy like Paul Skeens that's still young and they're trying to preserve him for their, I don't know what the hell they're doing there, whatever, for their team. They're not really trying to build a championship team, I don't think. Oh, it could be wrong. Maybe they are, and I just don't know it. If you can hear something snoring in the background, it is my doggy. He is snoring quite a bit. All right, Austin Riley goes 33. I like Austin Riley a lot. I've been drafting him right in this area. I think he's due for a bounce back season this year. Remember, he was hurt most of last year, and he puts up big numbers when he's healthy. Austin Riley, 1,500 points the year before, 1,400. The dude can rake almost 40 home runs in the back-to-back years. But yeah, he was hurt last year. Wasn't the same. He got off to a slow start too. I expect a rebound year for him, most definitely. I also have my own rankings. If you want to see those rankings, you can break into my fucking house because I'm not going to share them. Also, I don't know how to share them. Ian Happ goes 36. Mike Trout goes 37. Everyone's loving Mike Trout. Now you can see him. Mike Trout. I love Mike Trout. Actually, Mike Trout is our special guest tonight. Give it up for Mike. The man himself, Mike Trout. He's going to be joining us during this draft. Yeah, where are you going to go? You know what, Mike? You're going to go on this side. Thank you, Mike. There you are. Bear with me, guys and girls. And dogs. I don't know who's watching this. Kids? Hi, kids. Are you watching this? I don't know. All right, Trey Turner goes 39. Not a big Trey Turner fan when it comes to best ball. He's great for like roto, but not a huge fan for this format. There's got to be a way to make this smaller. That's what she said. Okay. Got some good builds so far to look at. Oh my God. Willie Adames going 41 overall. Wow. That's crazy. In my opinion, I would not do that. But MGJ G80. Hey, live your best life, bro. Or brah. Okay, probably going to try to get an infielder here. I thought we're doing 686. Ooh, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, this is hard. Again, that's what she said. I think I'm going to actually go. Yeah, let's go with some Riley Green. A slight fall to 46 from 43. I really don't know how to make this where you can see everything. One day I will figure this out. And boy, let me tell you, when I figure this out, oh God. Machado is 48. Nimmo starting to climb back up. He was starting to fall a little bit. He had that, I think it had a shot or an ejection of some sort. All right, it is my turn. ADP is Odolis Elbombi Garcia. We are going to get Ozzy Albies. Now, I want to talk about Ozzy Albies. I love Ozzy Albies. It is I see him drop a lot. I love it. Let me show you something about Ozzy Albies. Okay. Look at that. 1,500 points. Then he broke a bone. Okay. Does not count. Okay. That's a freak accident. Okay. Broke a boner. Happens all the time. Then almost 1,500 points again. Then breaks a bone. So I'm not a math expert, but I also am not a pattern expert, but I also don't know analytics. But I know what's going to happen here. 1,500, broken bone, almost 1,500, broken bone. It's right there in front of you. Fail-proof plan. Fail-proof. Bring up the draft board. Adolis goes 56. El Bumby, my Texas Rangers. Brett Doyle going at 57 here. I like Britton Doyle. I just like the Rockies. You know, if you want to try to advance in these things, you probably want to get some Rockies just in case. Like I said, we're going to go over some of my exposures. Again, I'm going to expose myself tonight live on YouTube. Please don't take this down. I don't know if they have like a mining thing that catches words, but I hope not. I will show you after my next pick, which is way over here. In the meantime, and bear with me, please. Thank you, and good night. All right, 686s last year, or the last 3 years, the roster construction I'm doing that I drew out of my hat, if you're just now tuning in, 686s is what we're doing. Last 3 years, on average, the 686 build advanced 17.28% of the time. That was the third highest build to advance. 767 was the highest the last 3 years combined, and 776 was the second highest. Like I said, beginning streak, 7 and 6s. Chris Sale going there, Blake Snell going there, Sale Snell. We are coming up, and since I am not a pro at this, I'm going to go over here and prepare for my next pick. Okay, 686. What to do? I probably want to get another outfielder here. I do want to stack too. Man, this is hard. How do they do it? How do those Badge Bros and Woo Woo J Train and Stacking Dingers do this? I don't understand. All right. I'm thinking Cowser, if he falls ahead of ADP. If he falls, I do want to get another outfielder. I kind of want to just go crazy with infielders later on. Get crazy with the cheese whiz, as Beck would say. Cowser, come on down. It's going to happen, isn't it? Here it is. 3, 2, 1. You don't have a Cowser, man. All right. Since no one's really watching this, I'm going to start putting some guys in the queue. Oh, God. Profar's already gone. I don't want Vientos. Oh, fuck that. All right. I'm going to try to build a Baltimore stack, I guess, later. And then a nice Detroit Tiger stack, I guess, somewhat. All right, it's my turn again. They are really moving in this draft. Christian Walker falls a little bit, just a little bit. I'm not touching that yet. You know who I want to do? You know what I want to do? God, 40 and slip. I'm going to give me some Dylan Cruz. I don't have a lot of Dylan Cruz. I'm just not sold on that just yet. Plus, like, rookies have just really bit me in the ass in other Dinger drafts. So I don't know. I get it when I can, but don't we all? All right. So far, I have a 2-1-4 build with Cruz, Cowser, Ozzy Albies, the secret weapon of this year's Dinger, Riley Green, Tarek Skubal. They're going to high five every night because they're like, holy shit, did you see Topes draft us? Oh my God, Timmy the Car, Topes won. Paul Skeens, Juan Soto. Ernola goes 78. All right, exposures. Let's see if I can do this quickly. You know what? I'm going to pull the draft up on my phone because I'm not exactly sure how I can keep up with both at the same time. All right. The Dinger, as you can see, I've done 117. Let's talk about labels. I heard about this earlier. So I know some streamers like to label their drafts. Obviously, I like to label mine. Um, I know Nez and Woo Woo J Train were talking last night. I watched it back this morning. I had a dynasty draft last night, so I couldn't catch it. But I like to label them. I think Nez was doing just like numbers, like which draft it was that he did, and Woo Woo's just not labeling them at all. I like to do it. That the cigarette. I don't smoke cigarettes, folk. Smoke with cigarettes. That's when I have cigars, though. So if I do that, I just had a cigar and I did 3 drafts. Oh God, I've done a lot of drafts today. No wonder I'm kind of burnt out on it a little bit. I don't really care. Um, but yeah, it's. I like to look back and see old drafts. This one I think is going to get tossed out. But yeah, let's look at my exposures right after we get back to the draft because I'm 6 picks away in love and life. All right. Again, Skeen, Scooble, Ozzy Albies, Soto, Riley Green, and then Kowser and Cruz. How? I'm going to figure this out. All right. Looking at it initially, I love Jorge. Soler. He goes. So I'm thinking again, since I'm doing a 6-pitcher build, which we still have a couple weeks left till the season starts, so I don't know what's going to happen. I like to get a little bit of a pretty solid pitching staff. I also want to do this Baltimore stack. All right. We're going to start doing the Baltimore stack here. Tyler O'Neill, bring me life. Mr. O'Neill, stay healthy, please. That short porch in left field where they brought in the fences in Baltimore, they're calling your name, Tyler O'Neill, Jr., Senior. I'm going to try to get Jordan Westbrook here. It's a little bit of a reach, 10-pick reach. But hey, Yodo, you only draft once. There we go. Yodo. I just made that up. And I'm not proud of it. So we have 3 Baltimore guys, O'Neill, Kowser, Westberg. I can feel accomplished that I did at least a stack in this draft. We have a 2-2-5 right now. The goal is a 6-8-6. And now I will show you my exposures. All right, so we'll do Dinger. This is 117 teams. Isaac Paredes, that is why the thumbnail is him. My most drafted player. We'll just go each position. Robbie Ray. I'm all in for Robbie Ray this year. I think he's going to have a bounce back season He's going to have a comeback season. This year's Chris Sale. He learned a curveball from Scooble in the offseason, and that was a pitch that he was not dominating at prior. Even the year that he won the Cy Young, he wasn't dominating with the curveball at all. He struggled. He learned it from Scooble. Tarek Scooble. I think he's going to have a great season. Bailey Ober, I absolutely love this right here. The strikeouts, the innings pitched are just going up. Dude is a hoss. He makes the rock look small. Freddie Peralta. I think I fooled myself into this one. I was talking to a buddy yesterday about Peralta. He's not convinced about him. I was. And the biggest thing a person could do while progressing in life is admitting when they're wrong. And I think I have to admit that I might be wrong about him. I just love the strikeouts in the innings pitched. I like a guy that I can count on every season. She'll turn your eyes away from that season. Arrighetti Spaghetti. Arrighetti had more 10+ strikeout games than Paul Skeens did last year, and he had more 10+ strikeout games than Tarek Skubal. So I think he's going to have a monstrous season. If he can get 160 innings, good Lord. All right. I'm up in 5 picks. We'll come back to that. Sorry, I'm going to toggle around here, guys and girls. All right, so I'm probably not going to do Adley Rushman. I think for a 686, I don't really want to get 4 guys from one team. What I would like to do is get Tovar because, again, give me them Rockies all day long. We'll see if he goes. George Kirby, as you can see, I moved him way down my ranks. One thing I learned last year is I don't really want to go. I don't want to draft on speculation that a pitcher might just recover and just be fine. There goes Glassdoll. All right, we're going to take Tovar. Part of my 686 that I'm building right now in front of your eyes. Kirby goes there, 119. Do y'all see what I see? 2 of my highest owned players. Dare I go back to the well? Does the well have water or does it have cyanide? I don't know. We'll see. 686 I'm building. All right. I have a plan in mind. No one's even watching this right now. That's okay. Hopefully someone does watch it back. Here's my plan. Jake Berger, and we're going to hope and pray to Mike Trout that Jock don't fuck with my fantasy football. Peterson comes back to me later. Back to exposing myself. Okay. Nick Pivetta. What can I say about Nick Pivetta? I wish I was drafting him more when he was cheaper. I started to right before he signed. I had a couple drafts where I got him in like the 210s. I don't know why I wasn't doing that already. I'm sure there are very knowledgeable ball knowers out there that were scooping him up every chance they could. I'm not that guy. I just like watching baseball. I'm not an analytical guy. I'm not a poker player. I'm not a DFS stud. I wear a hat that I've had since I was in 2nd grade. And I just watch baseball. Ooh, there we go. All right. Pavetta there. Jesus Luzardo. I'm counting on a bounce back season. This is what I'm hoping for right there. I like the Phillies when it comes to pitchers. I think they do a good job of getting the best out of their pitchers. We saw what they did with Zach Wheeler. Christopher Sanchez has been really coming on. So I'm buying the dip. Did I play this? I'm buying the dip on Jesus Luzardo. We're going to go back to the draft, and then when we come back, I'll get back to my infield. God. Toggle. All right, we are 7 picks away. Bryce Miller just went. That guy Raphael. I don't know. I'm not drafting him. He goes, fuck. All right, well, stop the stream. Just kidding. I guess we'll go to plan H, which is what the hell are we doing? There goes Jock Peterson, well above his ADP. I'm guessing he didn't think he would fall back at 153, which I don't blame him. Josh Lowe goes. He's also another one of my favorite draft picks. And Tolia goes, and they're just drafting all my faves right now. I think I'm going to draft a pitcher in this situation. Oh, God, I just can't say no. Robbie Ray, come on down. Either you're going to lose me a lot of money or win me a lot of money. But you're doing something with my money. We could go Gleiber with the next pick, but I kind of want to get another pitcher if we're doing a 686. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go. Jared Jones. He's going to debut a new sinker this season, and it's going to be phenomenal. Oh, should I have two Pittsburgh? Oh, no. No, Matumbo. We'll have two Pittsburgh pitchers now. So my chances of getting a lot of wins on this team are not great. There goes Evan Carter, 15 spots ahead of ADP. Oh, all right. Back to my exposures. Infield, Isak Paredes, Michael Tolio. So Paredes, I don't know if you know this, but there's a thing called the Crawford boxes in Houston. They kind of close. And he kind of hits the ball to left field all the time. And he hits it hard. So I'm hoping he at least gets 30 plus home runs. That's the plan. Michael Tolia, switch hitter for Colorado. He's going to play every day. He plays multiple positions too, which really has nothing to do with this format, but it just means he stays on the field. I expect for him to have a big season as well. Wilson Contreras, moving to first base. Love it. This last season, he was hurt for, I think, about a month and a half. So these numbers are deflated a little bit. I'm expecting more of this right here or that, plus some. Because, again, he'll be playing first base. Will not be catching. His catching days are over. Pour one out for Wilson Contreras, catcher. Josh Young, I'm planning for this season, 2023, but more. Hurt his wrist last season. He's had some freak injuries, and he's just a very young player. Okay, again, I'm a dad of 4, so dad jokes. We're almost on the clock, 6 picks away. Anything out of the ordinary happening? Clay Holmes goes pretty early. I was buying Clay Holmes around the 180 range. He's really creeping up there, and I don't know. I drafted AJ Puck last year, and if you drafted AJ Puck last year, you saw what kind of emotional damage that did to us as individuals. I'm not saying Clay Holmes will be AJ Puck, but the transition from a reliever like that to a starter is not seamless. So I don't know. I can't buy the dip that at 160. I can't do that. All right, we're 3 picks away. We have a 4-4-5. We're going for the 6-8-6. I could close out outfielder here with Conforto. I'm going to go for Muncy if he falls. I love Muncy. He is a point format wet dream. Whale boy. All right, he goes with Xavier Edwards. All right, we're going to get Muncy here. We got a Dodger. If Conforto falls, that'd be nice because then I could have a little mini Dodger stack, even though I'm not sure if they'll be hitting next to each other in the lineup. So maybe that was a dumb thing to do. But hey, I do dumb things all the time. Conforto, come on down. You are the final piece of my outfield. So my outfield will be as follows. Sorry, I know you can't see that. I don't know what I'm doing. Juan Soto, Riley Green, Colton Cowser, Dylan Cruz, Tyler O'Neill, Michael Conforto. God help us all. All right, so we need 2 more pitchers and 3 more infielders to complete the stupid thing I did, building a 6-8-6 pre-planned. We go back to my exposures. Let's go to outfield. There he is, right there. Horror. Hey, Soler. I've just been gobbling him up. Okay, look at these numbers. This was in San Francisco. That hitter turd of a park. He still put up 1,133 points there. I believe that's where he was in. He wasn't in Atlanta last year, was he? He was in. Oh my God, am I stupid? Am I dumb? Oh yeah, he split time. That's what it was. Okay. Oh my God, look at this though. 49 games, 9 home runs, 36 home runs in Miami. Miami. This is what I remember of him. 48 with Kansas City. Insane numbers there. All right. So yeah, I love Soler. I also love Josh Lowe. I'm hoping we get that little, kind of like the Blue Jays had a few years ago, or 2021 when we played in minor league park and Vladdy went off and Simeon hit 45 home runs. Marcus Simeon hit 45 home runs. I'm hoping Josh Lowe gets at least 46 home runs. No. To be fair, I would be happy with 25. That would be great. I'm hoping more like this. I really do think he'll have 25 plus home runs. I've drafted him every year in best ball. This is only my 3rd year playing. Brenton Doyle, again, Colorado. Seiyu Suzuki. I think there's going to be some pop this year from him. He's going to have protection with Kyle Tucker in the lineup. He's going to get some pitches to see. Going to be DHing, so he won't be wearing and tearing that body down. This was before the bone bruise, Jerickson Profar. Also, I liked his price. His price was really clickable early on. Let's get back to the draft, shall we? We've returned. We can take outfield off the board here and focus on pitchers only and infield. So again, we have a 4-5-6. I'm going for the 6-8-6. I will keep doing this to remind you at home or on the toilet, wherever you are, or your home toilet. I don't know. I might actually go for Contreras again. I could also do Josh Young again to go with Jake Berger. Where will this draft take me? Come and join me. Let's see. There goes Nathaniel Lowe. I don't know if I have any Nathaniel Lowe. Okay. All right. We're going to go Josh Young to go with the stack with Jake Berger. So now we got a young Berger on our team. And boy, it's juicy. What was that? All right. So we have a 4.66 right now. Probably should get a pitcher here. I'm going to go with somebody I can rely on. Just kidding. I'm just going with Nestor Cortez. Pretty early in the draft to be getting him. But if I'm doing 6 pitchers, I just want somebody that I think could last the entire season. And I believe Nestor can. I don't know. Shit. Now I'm thinking about it. Probably fucked that one up. All right, Merrill Kelly. Let me just see. What do we think about pitchers here? What are the pitchers that you would think at home, again, or the toilet, on the toilet, that could last an entire season? Because if I'm doing 6, I want to make sure they're pitching. We don't know much about Sagano. I know that he's not a strikeout guy at all. I don't know his durability or if he's a workhorse. JP Sears is a workhorse. 180 innings last year, 172 the year before. He's going to score you exactly 814 points a year. I mean, just looking at this list, Tyler Anderson, and it's so gross, but look at this. Every year above 140 innings. Don't look over here. Damn it. Focus on this. So he gets some innings pitched. I'm getting real nasty here. Charlie Morton hasn't pitched less than 160 innings in the last 4 years. A little better over here, but he's kind of been – strikeout rate's been getting worse, significantly worse last year. Not sure if I want to go down that Charlie and the chocolate as in shit chocolate factory. Jameson Taillon, whatever. It's pretty sturdy too. All right, we'll probably end up getting one of these fellas there. We are 10 picks away. And I will go to the draft board now. Any surprises? Let's see. Anything I can comment on? Zach Neto, not touching Zach Neto. If I do, it's 20th round to stack with an Angel. I don't know. The shoulder surgery and how slowly he's getting back into form is really troublesome to me. Shane Boz, I'm no for me on that one as well. He's had a pretty bad spring training. Coming up, he's not durable. He's going to the hot and humid George Steinbrenner field. Scott White, CBS calls it Swamp Brenner Field. I thought that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not interested in Shane Boz. I don't care how cool his name is. All right, so let's see if we can get any stack partners. Washington, we have these two guys, Luis Garcia. I actually am not against Luis Garcia. I could be convinced. Since we are doing 8 infielders, let's get a little spicy, maybe, huh? A little trickery dickory dock. Torkelson having a great spring training, going vintage mode all the way back to 2023. All right, it is our pick. I want to close out pitcher here. We're just going to go Fetty, the non-sexiest pick I could go to match. So we have all of our pitchers. We are just in it for the infield now. Albies, Westberg, Tovar, Berger, Muncy, Young. Hey, let's get Stack happy with it, okay? Let's go, Luis Garcia. Come on down, buddy. And then maybe we'll get even crazier with the Torkelson. What kind of Yodo picks do we have down here? You only draft once kind of picks. Soderstrom's pretty good. We don't know what the new park will be like. Speculation is that it'll play well for hitters. I read a couple plays. I can't cite where I read them, so it's 2025. You don't have to cite shit anymore. You just say you read it somewhere and it's believable. So I read from a reliable source that it plays more actually like the Coliseum did. It's not actually going to be this hitter's ballpark like Tampa Bay will most likely be. So I have been drafting athletics, just probably not as much as I've heard others in the industry drafting. I mean, you can call me a Debbie Downer if you want. But, hey, I'm here to win best ball. If you want to go over there and yank it to an athletic, go for it, bro. Random magazine of the stream. The Beckett Card Monthly, 1999, September. What's cool about this one, Manny Ramirez is not the only one on the cover. Wha-bam! Jeff Bagwell. Not sure if that was cool or not. It's really confusing mostly. But that is the random magazine of the stream. Some other guys I like down here. I haven't clicked on Matt. I don't think I've clicked on Matt Shaw at all. I have to check that. I don't think I have clicked on him. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm just kind of a little worried about Matt Shaw's playing time with Justin Turner there. I don't think it's going to be hurt significantly, but again, the rookie stuff is just still scares me a little bit. But if you're drafting him the 20th round, whatever, who cares? This one I'm talking myself into somehow. Oh, you know what? Oh my God, because I have Soto. That would have been cool if I drafted his brother too. An all Acuna team. I'm sure that's been done. Had to have been done. I'm sure. It was probably Soto. I'm not going to say his first name because I don't. What is that? Luis Angel Acuna? Or is it Lou is Angel? So Lou is an angel? Lou is Angel. Interesting. But Acuna, little Acuna. I think I'm going to end the draft with that. He could help fill in for Jeff McNeil, which is the most boring fantasy player there is. In an oblique. Oh my God, what? I didn't know this. This is all news to me. We are finding out. You were hearing it live on the stream. Lou is Angel Acuna. could be getting some playing time to start the season off. And with Soto on my team, I'm hoping he comes on down. If not, I will get Torkelson for the Detroit stack. Either way, I'm stacking this bitch up. Stack it, stack it, stack it. I hope I'm not annoying. All right, so Clark Schmidt goes after Warren. Will Warren start for the Yankees? I don't know. It sounds like he might. He's had a little rough spring training too, from what I read. I'm not going to cite the source though. I don't have to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can click that name. Willie Abreu, I have not clicked once, other than now. Click. Okay, but that's about as far as I'll get. Singer goes, and with my final pick, I will be drafting the better or healthier of the two Acuñas. Lou is an angel Acuña. After Whale Boy makes his pick. There goes Soderstrom. So we're getting Acuña here. All right, final team. These 686 that we set out to do from the beginning. We accomplished it. I'm going to put this back in the hat with all the strange roster constructions. The final team is Paul Skeens. I've got to play that song one more time. Oh my God, I've got to play that song.
Drafted Baskets! Motherfucking Baskets! Fuck them rumors and stolen bases!
All right. So we drafted Paul Skeens, Tarek Skubal, insane 1-2 punch to start off the rotation. Then we got Robbie Ray, the comeback player of the year. This year's Chris Sale. Jared Jones, which is working on a new pitch, a new sinker. Nestor, the man, Cortez, Eric Fetty. We go on down. We have Ozzy Albies, the secret weapon that you don't even know you need. Jordan Westberg, Ezekiel Tovar, Jake Berger, Max the Million, Muncie, Josh Young. I'm just telling you, it's Young. I bought a shirt, real quick. I bought a shirt when Josh Young was first called up for the Rangers. No one really knew how to say his name. They said Josh Jung on the broadcast. And so I bought a shirt that said, "Welcome to the jungle." And Jung was all capitalized. And then they like corrected themselves like a week later. I'm like, this shirt makes no sense, y'all. Welcome to the jungle? What the hell was that? Wasted $25. All right. Josh Young, Luis Garcia. Lou is Angel Acuña. Juan Soto, Riley Green. You'll just have to follow with me here. Colton Cowser, Dylan Cruz, Tyler O'Neill, Michael Conforto, and we are going to score 20,937 points and probably will not advance, but I had fun doing it. Thank you, and that is the end of the stream. Goodbye. Thank you.